All right, what is up? The weather is incredible, life is good, and we are getting towards that time of year where all of us setting our fitness, our health and fitness goals at the start of the year. We should be at a point now where we're thinking, man, summer is right around the corner. I mean, it's here today. We should be well on our way to crushing these fitness goals. So while I warm up for heading to the gym shortly and just stretch out a little bit, I thought it would be cool for me to start the camera rolling and talk you through my exact plan for getting just a bit leaner. I want to lean out a little bit more and then just stick at a kind of maintenance for the rest of summer. So don't mind me, I'm just going to be doing a few press-ups and a few stretches while we talk about this. And the first part is calories. So calories is something a lot of people have a strong opinion on. What's right, what's wrong, how to calculate them. And for me, going into a bit of a fat loss phase, trying to lean out a little, that was really hard to, I couldn't count and talk at the same time. So I don't know what I just did. I like to do 13 times my goal body weight. So for me right now, I weigh about 73 kilos. I'd love to get down to maybe 71, 72. And that's right now is about 2,063 calories. So it's in pounds, you need to work this out. So I'll take my 72. Let's say I'm aiming for 72. I think that's about 156 pounds or something like that. Times it by 13. That's my fat loss calories, okay? So I'll do 2,063 calories. Now, in the past, I have juggled those calories to do less in the week and more on the weekends. And recently, I realized that that is not a good long-term strategy and it's actually damaging me quite a lot on the mindset front. It's causing problems because it's basically implying that I'm giving myself the out for the weekend. I'm giving myself the freedom to eat what I want on the weekend by giving myself more calories. And you know what? By doing that, it's so easy to go over. It makes it so easy. So I could eat like 1,700 calories Monday to Friday and then save 2,500, 3,000 for the weekend. But it's so easy to then go over those calories. So I've changed it now and I'm just eating consistently 2,063 calories a day. I know that sounds awfully anal and like very on the money. Obviously it's not exactly that every day. It falls a few short some days and a bit more others. But you get the idea. So if you want to lean out a little bit, I'd advise 13 calories per pound of goal body weight. So wherever you're aiming. If you're looking to maintain, it's about 15, right? So my plan now is, I reckon, I mean, I feel good right now. I haven't looked better than this in my life. Bearing in mind, 2-3 years ago, I weighed, 95 kilos and I now weigh 70 something. And I'm feeling pretty decent, pretty lean and pretty strong. And I'm good on these calories. I can manage these calories. So I think when I finish this and I get to say 71, 72 kilos, what I'll do is I'll slowly add maybe 50 to 100 calories a day until I get up to maintenance. And once I get up there, I'll just stay there throughout the summer then. Probably be about 2,350, 2,350, 2,400 calories. So that's part one. Part two is just staying active. So the 10,000 steps thing, that's great. Not everyone has the time to do that. It is time consuming. That is an hour and a half of solid walking, because tracking all those in between steps, I don't know about you, but I can't do it because I don't like to keep my phone on me all the time. So I miss a lot of those. And if I'm just going to get active steps in, it's got to be a lot. Now I'll do a couple of runs during a week. I'll do 2 short runs, maybe 2 to 5K that I just try and do fast just for fitness and intensity. But I can't rely on 10K steps. So I do 20 minutes on my rowing machine pretty much every day, most days, probably 5 out of 7. And that gets me where I want to be on the kind of low intensity cardio front. So nailing that is vital. Getting that general activity, just staying active. That's the problem as well. When people dip their calories too much, you naturally become lethargic. You do less, you fidget less, you move less, and that's not good. That's definitely not good. So you gotta keep it just in the sweet spot there for fat burning and for having energy. Next up is 3 lifts a week. So I went to a 4-day split for a while. I can't exaggerate. I can exaggerate. I can't emphasize this enough. It made me so much hungrier, like a lot. So I was doing like an upper day, then a leg day, then another upper day, and then an isolation day of like arms, abs, shoulders. I don't know what it was about it, man, but I could not stick to my calories. I was overeating all the time. It was really tricky. And dropping back down to 3 days and cutting my sets down. So on some of my days, I was doing like 4 sets of like, say, squat press on legs and stuff like that. And it's too much. So I've dropped that down to 2. And that's been just amazing. That's made a huge difference. That is the difference between me being able to stick to my calories and not, which is just wild when you think about it, because you just don't realize how much you're exerting to try and rebuild or maintain that muscle by doing those extra sets. So yeah, 3 lifts a week. So I'm doing an upper kind of pushing day. I'll do like bench press, maybe some dips, a bit of a lat pull down in a row, and that'll be like an upper, but I'll be push focused, right? And then on the next upper day, then it will be pull focused. So I'll do maybe 3 pulls and just 2 pushes, or like tricep isolation, and then a leg day in there as well. And that's been really, really good. Now, the other part is setting a goal. What I have realized is, as somebody who is a chronic dieter, I think it's fair to say, coming from being extremely like overweight, like, I don't know, I wouldn't say morbidly obese, but well obese, you know, like massive, like 35+% probably body fat, to being in half decent shape now. It's very easy just to get obsessed with the diet, man. You never want to stop. You like, if the scale's not going down, you are not feeling success. You're not feeling successful. You're not feeling like you're making progress. And that is a hard thing to break, right? So you've got to set yourself that end goal. You have to have a place where you say, I'm stopping. And for me, that is probably going to be 71 kilos. It was going to be 72, and I'm nearly at 72 now, and I've still got a lot in the tank. I'm not feeling like deflated or like I need to come out of the deficit. So I think I'm at 72.9 this morning. So I'll try and go to 71, but anywhere between 71 and 72 will be massively successful for me. And then my aim will be just to stay there throughout the summer and, you know, probably get stronger, man, because like I'm going to be upping my calories and that's going to be great. So I'm really looking forward to that. Obvious ones: hydration and sleep. Sleep is massive. Sleep's probably one of the biggest proponents of being able to actually burn fat and stick to your calorie deficit. That's the thing people miss the most, right? Sleep really affects my mood. I need a good sleep, otherwise I'm just a terrible person. But more importantly, if I don't have enough sleep, it's so hard to stick to the calories. My willpower's down, my energy's down. Basically, like an extra hour of sleep. If you're sleeping 6 hours a night, right, and you bump it up to 7, I'd probably equate that to saving you 500 calories. By sleeping an extra hour, you're probably earning yourself 500 calories of extra energy the next day. So it's absolutely huge. Getting that sleep dialed, keeping it routined, and just staying hydrated as well. Hydration, I don't really overthink it, man. I have some electrolytes and some water in the morning. I just drink when I'm thirsty. I'm not one of those people that's like, you've got to drink this much a day. It's pretty chill. But yeah, man, you know, I've got 2 kids, got a third one on the way, busy business, and life's hectic. So I think being able to have a very clear calorie goal, a very clear goal on where you want to get to by a dead certain time, and I would probably set that 30 days out. I wouldn't be like having these kind of 8 to 12 week deadlines. Set yourself a 30-day target, set yourself a weekly target, whatever keeps you on track. And I think if you do those things and you keep your sleep right and you stick with your calories, it's inevitable. It'll all fall into place. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience and a little bit of motivation, man. And I know more than anyone that the most valuable part in all of this is the accountability. It's having somebody to be accountable to. You know, when I had a coach and I had to check in every Friday, I hit those weight targets every week, because you're not going to pay a coach and then fail. You literally look like such an idiot, wouldn't you? You're spending your own money. Like, you're going to do whatever you can to hit that goal. And yeah, so, you know, look, if I can help on the accountability front, man, I'm not a coach, but you drop me a comment or go find me on Instagram, drop me a message. Tell me what your goals are. I'd love to know. Tell me, share your goal, share it in the comments, or if you want to privately message me, find me on Instagram, send me a DM, tell me your goal, and you've put it out there in the world. It's out. You can't hide it away anymore. You can't hide it if you fail. And, you know, you can check back in with me 30 days later and tell me if you hit it or not. And, man, that will keep you on track, I'm telling you, because there's nothing worse than letting people down when you said you're going to do something. So, listen, I hope that's helped. I hope it looks okay, by the way, because I just threw the camera up and it is unbelievably bright out here. And I hope it sounds okay because I just stuck the mic on my glasses. Thanks for joining in my random little just doing does anyone else stretch like this? You just say, I'm going to do some mobility, and you just kind of just go like this and do a couple of push-ups. Yeah, the blood sweat. I'm ready for the gym now. I'm always like this, man. I'm always like it. But whatever, I feel fine. So, and I'm 34, nothing snapped yet, so we'll keep going. All right, listen, get the goal set, get focused. Summer is right around the corner. Let's do this. I'll see you in the next one.